What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you guys back. It's good to see you. Today we've got something pretty cool. We've got a Melbourne food vlog and just vlog in general of a trip we went on to Melbourne together, me, Dido and Jade. It's taken me a little bit to edit with busy life and whatnot, but another pretty cool thing is this video today is actually sponsored. It's sponsored by Yesoul. And they were very kind enough to send me one of their GM1 bikes to put together and give a little review on. And yeah, shout out to Yesoul. Right, so this is me unboxing the Yesoul G1M Plus T bike that I was sent. Super satisfying to unbox, honestly. Everything had its own little place. It was super easy to put together, which is saying something because I know I've put some of these together and they have not been simple. The instructions were very easy to follow. It's got this big monitor and the speaker system for this thing is actually crazy. I was very, very surprised at how good the speaker system was. I was completely honest about my height, as you can see. It didn't take long at all to set up my account. Once I was in, the connection from the bike to the phone, very easy. Found the bike on the list, selected the bike, and then just did a little pedal so it knew that I was there. The settings on this app are honestly crazy, the things that you can do. There's so many options, so I thought I'd watch my favourite ASMR artist to start off while I got some cardio in. Then I went for a little scroll and I found this cool mode. It's probably one of my favourite things about this. It's called World Mode. So I thought I'd go for a ride in the French countryside. Honestly, this has made cardio so much fun to do at home for me now, and I don't enjoy cardio that much, which is saying something, honestly. So shout out to Yesoul Bike. If you guys are interested in one of these, there'll be a link down in my bio. And here's a quick flex for you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Shout out to Yesoul Bike for the sponsorship. First up, I just want to say thank you to everybody here who watches these videos. It's because of you that, I can do stuff like that and get sponsored for things like that, which I think is insane. It's probably one of the coolest things I've ever been able to do. But just getting to be here for you guys means a lot to me as well. So we're going to crack into this video that I've put together for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope it's relaxing, and if it's not relaxing, I hope it's entertaining, which it should be. Alright, Melbourne 2024 with Dido and Jade. This trip was honestly so much fun. We did so much cool stuff. We ate so much food, which is why this is honestly going to be a very, very food-centric vlog, because if you haven't seen on my other videos, I'm doing some meet and eats. And these are the first time I had the tacos for the first time for this trip. That's CDMX right there, which you would have seen from the meet and eats video. And this is one of our favourite things to get in Melbourne. It's called a bingsu. So here you go. This is the first taste of the taco for this trip. I get it every single time, multiple times on when we go down to Melbourne. As you can see, I'm in love with it. It's one of my favourite things to eat. And this was actually Dido's first time trying anything like this. So they are a birria taco. If you don't know what birria is, it's like a slow cooked beef with a whole lot of spices I'm not even gonna try and get into, because I've tried to make it once and I completely failed making it. But besides the look on his face, he did actually enjoy it. So there's the birria cooking. Delicious. I wish I could go back and have one right now, honestly. One of my favourite places in Melbourne. Shout out CDMX. And because I like to eat a lot of food, this was quite literally 5 minutes after I finished those two tacos. Got a piece of pizza from the food court because it looked insane. And it was insane. I'll be honest. The base was super crispy. I'd give it a solid 6 or a 7. I'm a big pizza lover. And this is one of our favourite Filipino places to eat when we're in Melbourne. they have these beautiful little ube cakes always when we're there. We didn't get any this time, but they are delicious. Delicious. And we ate it at home because it was our first night there, and we honestly were just exhausted. So we got some chicken skewers, chicken barbecue skewers. I got chicken. And then this is like an onion vinaigrette that goes on top. And just some nice rice, cucumber, tomato. Nice shaky camera work from me. As you can see, I'm a professional. And this is Dido trying to get his story. But honestly, these are like one of my favorite skewers in the world. And this is when we realized that I didn't have any shirts for the entire trip. I quite literally had this shirt that was on my back. And Duncan didn't care at all. He was just having fun while we were laughing about it. So we went and had some soft drinks with chilies in them. This is one of my favourite soft drink locations in Melbourne. It's a nice little bar. They have a MF Doom album behind the thing that you would have seen. And this is the morning after the soft drink. This is Roulé Galette. I probably absolutely butchered the name of that just then, but it's a little French place in Melbourne that does breakfasts, and I think they operate until the afternoon, but they do these lovely crepes, savoury and whatnot, breakfast crepes. And mine was like this chicken avocado, pesto, tomato, and I think there's some goat cheese in there. Also, I just said they were crepes. They're not crepes at all. I'm sorry for the French people that are going to watch this video because I just absolutely butchered something. It was exactly what I needed that morning though. It hit the spot. Alright, these little rolls right here were one of the most delicious things. I ate the whole trip, little snacks, from a place called Hot Lob. And it's down near the main train station. I can't remember what the main train station's called. Flinders Street Station, that's what it's called. So yeah, I just saw them and I was like, look at them, they're adorable. How could you walk past that and not try that? So I got this really nice curry chili crab, and I got a spicy chicken. And the spicy chicken, let me tell you what, it was spicy. It was one of my favourite ones. I did go back and I did get more another day because I just love food. If there's one thing that you guys are going to take from this video, it is that I can eat an ungodly amount of food in a day. That was my reaction to how spicy it actually was. I wasn't ready for how spicy it was. This crab one was insane. Look at it. It's like bursting out of the seams. It was on these little buns, and the buns were so nice, honestly. The look of approval, the little mark of food on my lip. This is me just ranting about how good they are and how spicy they actually turned out to be. Alright, this is one of our favourite places to go in Melbourne. I'm pretty sure we took you guys to every place that was our favourite place. But this is a street food. I believe it's a Korean street food. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But you pick out your raw skewers from the fridge there. This is where it is. You got Foot Locker across the road, Mariah's, the kids waiting for our food. But yeah, so you pick out your raw skewers from the fridge, and then you pay by per skewer, and then they fry them up, and then they put this delicious seasoning on them, and then they give them to you in this bag. And honestly, I can smell it. I can smell this bag right now, and it's making me extremely hungry. So here's the reveal. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That just made me so hungry. I'm going to need to go eat dinner after this because, what? That is insane. Always give one to Jade first. The little octopus, these ones are honestly, it's like worth just going to Melbourne to eat these. It's one of our favourite things, street food to eat down there. So we got some chicken, we got some lamb, we got some octopus. There's a few other fancy ones in there, but I'm not going to say them out loud. This was Duncan. He spilled a drink everywhere. Bless his heart. And that's just a beautiful shot of Jade that I had to get. This is Duncan showing me his video. And, oh, did you see that? Did you guys see that? Duncan tripped when he went up the gutter. You got to take that back and double check that because it's hilarious. But this is one of our favourite pizza places called SPQR. This is their location in the city. I think it's on Liverpool Street, I believe. And honestly, it's such a sick spot. If you guys know me, I love old school hip hop and just that whole vibe, and that this place is that to a T. There's always good music there, always old school hip hop beats. Sometimes there's a DJ up the front and just playing that style of music. It's got the nice menus on the walls, which I love, and the food is just to die for. They make all their bases in another location, but they're always brought in daily fresh. And I'd never tried this before. This was a gnocchi of the day. But the pizza, my gosh, the pizza is insane. I love pizza. One of my favourite things to eat when I can pick it up. As you can see, I struggled to pick this pizza up. And, yeah, the nod of approval. Fantastic. Dido just off to the side there, having his first piece of pizza. And it gets the approval from Dido as well. Now this gnocchi, let's get back to the gnocchi. Oh, the wine selection was delicious, by the way. Always is. I'm the grape juice selection. So this was like this pesto gnocchi with these little cherry tomatoes, and add some pancetta in there. And I tell you what, the space between this clip and this next clip was probably 2 minutes. I destroyed it because neither of the other two wanted to eat it. Jade couldn't eat it. But I was dipping my pizza in it, I was dipping my garlic bread in it. I wish I could take that sauce home in a bottle, honestly. Shout out to the boys in the kitchen. And the girls. There were girls at the kitchen as well. This is our breakfast at Operator 25. Nice little cafe near where we usually stay. That's a nice duck leg and a simple breakfast for Jade. This was actually for Jade and I's anniversary, which was our 8th anniversary. Crazy. Their coffee at Operator 25 is insane. But this right here, I saw a duck leg for breakfast, and I just couldn't go past it. There's one of the shirts that I bought because, if you remember, I forgot all my shirts, so almost every shirt you're going to see me in this video, I bought while we were in Melbourne. But it's cool because now I've got a bunch of shirts, and I forgot to put the sauce on, so I put the sauce on when I was about a quarter way through. The sauce was delicious. I have sensory issues where I put sauce containers when I'm finished with them. That is not the first time you're going to see that. You will see it again in the video. But yeah, honestly, 10 out of 10. Everybody there was lovely. Coffee's delicious. Food's delicious. Everything's good. And then our lovely Dido decided to wake up. So we took him out for his breakfast and we got a little snack. This was a vegan, gluten-free, Jade-friendly cake. And as you can see, she loved it. She was jumping out of her socks for it. I'm a sucker for a pastry, honestly. Danish, apricot, raspberry, sign me up. And this one was fantastic. And here we have perfect knifemanship from Dido. He's going to hate that I left this in, but honestly, I couldn't not leave it in. I'm sorry, Dido. I love you. And this is us getting ready for the Kid Leroy concert. And we all look fantastic. We're all having a time. And then, of course, food before. That's me swiping away a fly. That is not me shooing Jade away. There were these fantastic spiral potatoes. Pretty sure I stabbed the roof of my mouth just there. But they were delicious. They were very salty though. Very salty. I think I got about 3/4 way through mine. And Dido got about halfway through his. But this is the setup for the Kid Laroi concert. Honestly, there were so many people there. And this right here, one of the best intros I've ever seen an artist do at a concert for themselves. He did that himself. And it was just such a vibe when he came out. Like, it was mind-blowing. It was such a good concert. He's such a good performer. And you can really see how many people are actually in that stadium by the time we were going on. There will be a flash warning in the description. I'm sorry for how bad this flash is. But yeah, it was such an experience. And we were so hungry afterwards, of course. We had to go find some food. Keeping in mind, it was like midnight. And we had no idea where we were going to get food. And we found this 24/7 Chinese restaurant called the China Bar. And 10 out of 10, probably some of the best Chinese food I've ever eaten in my life. And it was like 12:30 at night. This is not the last time we went there, I can promise you that. As you can see, I was enjoying that a lot. Alright, here's one of my favourite meals to have when I'm down there. So many favourites, guys, so many favourites. I can't remember the name of this cafe, but it's in Melbourne Central. That's one of our friends. And it's chicken waffles, spicy chicken waffles. So get some maple syrup on there. Now this might sound like it doesn't work, but promise me it does. And here you're going to just see a display of me tweaking out over where to put the sauce container. I just didn't know where to put it. Alright, Korean barbecue with one of our other friends. We have a couple friends down there. One of them was we didn't know she was going to be down there, and the other one we love visiting when we're down there. But this Korean barbecue, Gung the Palace, I may have just butchered that name as well, I'm not going to lie. But it was delicious. They put this little corn cheese on the side here, so as everything heats up, it melts. And it is a delicious, delicious meal. Look at that. And it's one of the Korean barbecue places where they actually cook it for you. So it's just like they cook it in front of you, and then you can when it's ready, they take it off and you can eat it, which is kind of cool. I enjoy cooking at Korean barbecue, but this place is just very nice. This is me and Dido having some water with our meal. That's one of my favorite things right there. It's like shallots and like chili oil. Their rice is like a mixture of like wild rice and white rice. Top notch. The meat quality is insane. It's such good meat quality. Kimchi, one of my favorite things in the world. I think I've said favorite thing, favorite place, favorite something probably about 600 times already, but I'm going to say it's 601. This is one of my favorite Korean barbecue places. And the next day we went to a place called Brunetti. Now they have a few locations. One of the classic locations is down Lycon Street, but this is the CBD one. I always try and go there because my late grandfather, it was one of his favourite places to go for coffee. So every time I'm down there, I go to one of the locations for some breakfast or at least some coffee and a snack. I just got this light breakfast, avocado and sweet potato puree. This is a delicious, oh my gosh, look at that. Raspberry croissant that Dido got, and then Jade just got some classic jam on toast. Some Aperol Spritz, which was kind of fitting because we saw Kid Laroi down there. And it's always just kind of like this family bustling environment there. They have so much on offer. Their dessert window is to die for. I could stand there and eat one thing. Look at the cannolis. Oh my gosh. I feel like a cannoli now. Damn. Alright, on to one of the best coffee places in my opinion. Me going for a stroll inside. Duke's Coffee Roasters. In my opinion, the best coffee in Melbourne, which is hard because Melbourne is like coffee capital. So this is just my opinion. Leave a comment below if you have a favourite place and I'll try it next time I'm down there. But I got this wonderful Colombian coffee there. Took it home. My bag smelled like coffee for like 2 weeks afterwards, but it was awesome. And here's us back at the China Bar. Same seats and everything. We had to go back because honestly it was one of the best places we ate when we were down there. This is Dido explaining the texture of a barbecue pork bun in great detail. Bless his heart. He's such a fun person to hang out with. So I thought I might have to snag a piece here. So I snagged a piece. Quick pass off. Have a little squeeze. Got to do a squeeze test on a barbecue pork bun if you've never had one. You always got to do a squeeze test. It gets the eye roll of approval. And I had this delicious, I believe it was duck and rice. And then we always get like a Peking duck. And then I got steamed dim sims. They're not dim sims. Oh, it was those things. I got them fried the night when we went there, and I got them steamed this time. I'm having a brain fart. I can't remember what they're called. But this duck was awesome. It was duck or chicken. That looks like duck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was duck. All the sauces that it came with were delicious. And you'd think, because it's 24/7 place, this China bar, that everything's like not fresh, but everything's fresh. Like everything I had there was top notch. I just couldn't believe it. It was such like a weird, like we don't have stuff like that where I'm from. Everything like that shuts at like 9 or like 10 if you're lucky. These little soup dumplings, that's what they're called. These little steamed soup dumplings were delicious. Honestly, best trip I've been on in a very long time. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I had a fantastic time, as I said. I miss Dido a lot. I want to go on more trips with him. He's such a fun person to hang out with. And hopefully we get to see him again soon. So thank you for watching my video today. And I will see you guys very soon. Thank you for bearing with me in my busy working and moving times and whatnot. But I don't forget about you guys. And I do have some cool stuff coming. Hopefully some book reading for you, because I love reading books and I think it'll be nice and relaxing for you guys. So look forward to that. Keep an eye on my videos and let me know down below what you thought, or if you have any favourite places, if you know Melbourne at all, let me know so next time I go I can check them out. Thanks for watching guys. See you next time.